Bazbaw smokes Brodgeball, Raskin schools Engels, Igamane silences Parkhead, and even Tierney give Celtic fans a wash. Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool 1872. It was an old firm that had everything. I mean, who would have had the latter on their bingo card today? But yeah, well, I tell you what, man, it was right up until that 80th minute, complete mixed emotions. But we won, and that's all that matters. And you know what? Got to build on this. Got to build on this, and what we've got now going into the summer. I mean, obviously, we're not in a position right here, right now, 13 points behind to win this league. But for the first time in years, we've defeated Celtic at Parkhead. We've won two on the bounce in terms of Old Firm games, and we have to build on this. It's much easier to build on winning away from home at Dens Park, winning away from home at Tannadice or Easter Road, right? Now, we've managed to beat Celtic back to back, and I just want to see this team build on it, man. NICO Raskin, what a player. I've said recently, on his days, easily one of the best midfielders in the league, but he's too inconsistent. You know what? Absolutely outstanding performance today for him. Absolutely incredible. Just everywhere, man. Everywhere you need it to be, he was there. Hopefully that injury or the knock isn't too bad. Goal and assist. It's exactly what I love to see. And you know what? Damn right deserves that cop to the Belgian team. And I'm so happy. Oh, honestly, I couldn't have writ this game to go any better. 2-0 up. Then, it goes to 2 each. Gives them hope. And then Igamane scores a fucking wonder goal, man. An absolute thunderbolt into that top right-hand corner. I'm buzzing. It's been a pretty shit weekend for myself, personally. But you know what? That right there was absolutely fantastic. And it's cheered me up. I've got a sore throat as well, for screaming at the TV. But I don't give a damn. Yeah, what a game, man. I'm absolutely buzzing, but we have to build on it. You know what I mean? We can't just celebrate a win in isolation. We need to. Well, you can't celebrate the win in isolation, but I don't want next season to be like, oh, we didn't build on it. We need to now build on it. Cut the stupid giving, losing games at home to Motherwell and St Mirren out, dropping loads of points away from home and barely scoring any goals like we've seen earlier on this season. We need consistency because we've proved it on one-off games, right, that we can beat Celtic and outplay them, and now we've done it at their backyard. And this isn't me turning this into a negative, because of course it's not. But we need to start winning trophies. You know what I mean? That's the end game, and that's the end result, and that we need to start building on this next season. Because I'm not going to lie, at 2 each, like I said a couple of minutes ago, I was so torn emotionally. I was like, this is 2 points dropped. They bottled it. But you know what? They showed a lot of fight, because Celtic pretty much battered us to a degree in that second half. I mean, they had a lot of chances. I mean, there wasn't a million clear-cut chances, but we held strong, and Igamane didn't waste his chance. Cyril Dessers, we'll get to him later on. I mean, he was physical and he got himself about, but when he got played through in the second half at 2 each, he's got to do better. And you know what? See Igamane, right? Does he piss about in the ball a wee bit too much instead of shooting first time, or he always does a a fake pass sort of thing, a turn back, or he goes round with one person too many. He does, of course he does. But you know what? He's young, he's raw, and this is why he should be playing up front. He fucking levered this into the roof of the net, man. Absolute wonder goal. But let's go to the start of this game, shall we? I've got no notes for this game. I'm simply working off a memory. But Raskin, Diamonde chests the ball down to him. Raskin connects with it pretty sweetly. Kasper Schmeichel lets it go out for a throw-in. No, a corner, sorry. James Tavernier, who we'll get to in a minute. He absolutely levers a corner into the box, and what a goal it is for NICO Raskin. Flicks it down into that bottom right-hand corner. It's party mode. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. Not long after this, Rio Atati picks up the ball. Great shot. Jack Butland saves it. I mean, it's a shot I would expect Jack Butland to make. And I hope I hope this can rebuild Jack Butland's form, man. I really do, because, you know, he has been shocking for most of this season. Like, I'm not going to get it twisted, but when he's good, he's phenomenal. We just need it consistently, and I think there's a lot of players like that in this team. But great save for him, none the less. Then Celtic are playing a bit with at the back. Ball falls to Tierney. He really should hit it first time. I don't know what he does. Does he try and get the headlines? Does he try and just skin like three guys he doesn't need to? You know, I think most of us, I'd say 99% of us watching this, would have just rathered if he hit it within, like, 2 seconds of getting the ball. And if he missed it, fair enough. But all he did was win us a corner. You know what I mean? When it could have went 2-0, and it ended up going 2-0 anyways. The ball gets whipped in. NICO Raskin heads it down to Mohamed Diamande. Bottom left-hand corner. It is fucking party mode in the East End. And it was great seeing away fans back, really add it to the game. And yeah, I would rather, like more, but the European allocation will have to do it. And we pretty much get into half-time. Celtic, they huffed and puffed a wee bit. But you knew they were going to come out, right? You knew Celtic were going to come out in that second half. Adam Adea came on for Nicholas Kuhn. Redfan Yilmaz, I thought, was really good at dealing with Nicholas Kuhn. I really thought he was. There was a few yellows in the first half. Sterling picked up a yellow. I'll say there was a few yellows. There was only 3 actual bookings in the whole game, and only 1 was in the first half. But yeah, that was pretty good. I thought Connor Barron got himself about really well. But then Celtic, Jota just whips a ball into the back post, man. And I mean, I like the actual difference if we draw or lose this game, my frustration about this goal. It's like, what is Tav doing? You know what I mean? And I think Celtic will have similar, frustrations about our first goal. Like Raskin and Maida. No offence to either of them, but they're diddy men. You know what I mean? Like, they're absolute diddy men. They should not be winning headers. And this is just bad for Tav, man. It's the second game in a row where he's been absolutely done in by a ball into the box. And I said that like he's only ever made the mistake twice, but he needs to do better here. And and Barry said it himself, he was frustrated. We then weathered a bit of a storm here for about, I'd say for about 10, up to about the 60th minute. The game was kind of getting a wee bit flat. We then saw substitutions. We saw Hadji and Proper come on, etc., etc. Celtic get the goal. Luke McCoy slides it through to Atati. I mean, it's not the greatest piece of defending ever, but it's not one of those goals where I'm screaming at the telly about what the fuck are you doing there, like the first one. It's just one of those things. It's a good run, it's a good pass, and it's a good goal. I mean, obviously, yeah, we should still do better to a point, but I can't complain too much about it. Rio Tati makes it 2 each, and then we get a whole host of opportunities with Dessers, man. It's like, what is this guy doing? I think it was Tierney. It might not have been, or was it Yilmaz? I don't know. Someone plays it through to Dessers, right? And I think it was Naroki or Luke McCoy, and I think someday with blonde hair he was up 1-on-1 against, right? And what he does, he just puts it against him, and it's like, and Arfield said it best on commentary. He's like, that right there is why Cyril Dessers is never ever going to be fully appreciated at Rangers, and it won't be, and it's going to go under the radar because we ended up winning in the end. But I have to call it out. It's like, it's an unacceptable effort. We're not talking like, oh, he forced Schmeichel into a good save, but he should still be scoring. I mean, there was nothing. It was absolute rank rotten for Dessers. But then I think it was Tierney flicks it through to Connor Barron. He hits the side net, and Celtic had a shot with Rio Tati that just fizzed wide. Jack Butland launches a ball forward. I believe it's Naroki. Quite frankly, my dear, I don't give 2 shits because Igamane cuts back. Like, why are you not hitting it? And then he's like, this is why I'm not hitting it, Big Stevie. And then he fucking just he levers it into the top right hand corner. Honestly, couldn't have scripted this game to go better. Yeah, I mean, whoa, that's a lie. You script us to win 9-0. Yeah, but in terms of like a close fought game with a late winner and the guy to score with a Butland assist and an absolute howler at the back for Celtic, when the momentum was basically all with them, it's perfect. It's so similar to the game at Ibrox last season where they went 2-0 up, we brought it back to 2 each, then they made it 3-2, but there was no making it 3 each here. Rangers got the job done. There was a ball fizzed into the box, to be fair, and Alistair Johnson gets his boot on it. I mean, he's a right back, so you can't really be too critical from that point of view. But to be honest, I couldn't give a fuck because it went blazed over, and Rangers ended up winning. Tierney soaking the Celtic fans. I mean, I don't know. Yo, what's going to be done about that? I mean, it's water, or what is it? Lucasade Sport. I don't know what they fucking drink these days. There's going to be probably a mountain of it made out of a molehill with that. But for me, absolutely fantastic. Rangers, incredible, man. I'm absolutely buzzing. It's cheered me up on a pretty pish weekend for myself. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Barry Ferguson, full credit. You know what? I do think he maybe left some substitutions too late, but Igamane, man, that is what a goal. Could not. I mean, if I was to pick a guy to score a winner against Celtic, it'd be Igamane because he's been on a real, barren run of form. In terms of goal scoring, I don't think his overall play's been that bad. But yeah, fantastic, man. And we just need to build on this. And we just need to do it consistently. And and it's not. I mean, I do want to dwell in the. I mean, it's not. It's not just let's not celebrate it, but we need to do this when we're a couple of points clear in the league or the goal in front in the league. Not when we're 16 points behind, but yeah, you've got to do what's right in front of you. And the sad reality is we were 16 points behind. It's now 13, and we've just got to take this as momentum into next season. And yeah, fantastic, man. I said I wouldn't use excuse. I mean, there shouldn't be any excuses I used about Thursday. The team did tire in the second half, but that's what happens when you concede goals. Your confidence goes, and it may look like tiredness. So, yeah, obviously, Cal McGregor was a miss for Celtic as well, but honestly, that would just be disrespectful, to claim that's what it was down to why Rangers won the day, to like Raskin and Diamande and guys like that and Connor Barron who just ran their socks off. You know what I mean? We can say what you want about the Belgium FA setup. I mean, Raskin. I mean, to me, yeah, it's one game, but he absolutely deserves getting called up into that Belgium team, man. Absolutely fantastic. As Dundee have made it 1-0 against Dundee United. Did not see that. And it's Lyle Cameron, Rangers man. Lyle Cameron, that's what I like to see. But yeah, guys, Rangers win 3-2. First time since, I believe, October 2020. We've won at Parkhead when Connor Goldson got those 2 goals. I believe it was October, it might have been September. Yeah, feels a long time ago now, but party mode, man. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Till next time. Peace.